Alright, I'm making this video for two reasons. I want to do my first game review. Also, I know it's a little bit late for Fallout New Vegas, but after I've been playing Skyrim, I felt as though over the next couple weeks I want to do a Skyrim review and a Fallout New Vegas review, and after I've gotten Fallout 3, I'll do a Fallout 3 review, so you could look at all of Bethesda's latest projects. And just so everybody knows, Fallout New Vegas was not developed by Bethesda Studios. If you think it was, well, you're wrong. It wasn't, actually. I thought it was, but it turns out it was made by Obsidian Entertainment, a completely different studio. Bethesda did all the manufacturing, with its publishing, because they do their own publishing and developing. Well, they just published this game. And they left Obsidian to do all the developing, and over the last 2 years, this game is unpolished. It really lacks polish. Even on PC on high settings, is not a good-looking game. Looks really dated, has very mediocre facial expressions, they look dated, character models look dated, the whole Mojave Desert and even the effects when you get like a critical hit, it just looks dated. It feels like an older RPG game in a bad way. Oblivion felt like a classic from the start. Fallout 3 felt like a classic from the start. It had some things that could really been improved, but they dealt with it because the formula was so addictive and amazing and it was so original. It was hard not to love it, and because they said the gameplay was like the best gameplay they've ever seen for any game. A few frame rate problems, and the graphics could have been a lot better, but they liked the whole look of it. Well, with New Vegas, the graphics look a lot more dated, the character models look dated, the facial expressions look a lot more dated. The story isn't particularly good. I've looked through the whole story. I've done a lot of the missions, and the story is really not very good. Instead of being born, or like Skyrim, where I don't want to spoil too much, but they've already spoiled it, so I may as well. I'm not spoiling anything big, but in the beginning, you're a nameless prisoner, and they ask you who you are, so you make your own guy, so you start your own type of story. You make your own thing. Well, with Fallout New Vegas, you're not born, just born, you make your own character from the start, or you're in Skyrim where you've already started, but you're restarting and making a new life for yourself and continuing it. While in this, your life has ended and you're starting it over with something new, which is not really good. I didn't really particularly like it. In the beginning, I thought the guy that shot you in the face kind of looked like he was made of plastic. It looked so dated. Pretty awful cutscenes. Fallout mode still looks awesome. Shooting guys in the face and watching their face fly off in slow motion still looks awesome. But with the add of things not being as immediate, like you'll eat some food and you'll get radiation sickness, but you won't get radiation sickness for a couple of hours. Then you'll get radiation sickness and it can hit you while you're fighting somebody and it'll get you killed. It shouldn't work like that. If you eat something that has radiation, you should get radiation immediately. If you eat something to up your health, it should up your health immediately. The game system is horrible. Also, once you've beaten the game, you can't keep exploring and killing creatures and put hundreds of hours into it. Once you've put about a good 100 hours into it and beaten the whole game, it's over. Which is a horrible idea since they patched that with Fallout 3. Fallout 3 wasn't a good game from the start. From the start, it was like a 9 out of 10. But it progressively went to like a 9 to like a 9.6 to maybe even a 9.8 in my opinion. But it has a lot of bugs. If it would have come out in like 2009 and it didn't have any bugs, graphics were a bit better, character models were a bit better, maybe facial expressions were a bit better, I think it would have been about a 9.8. But they couldn't afford to delay into that 2009 because 2009 the games such as Uncharted set the standard for overall games, so it would have had no chance for Gotti. I don't think it would have even gotten a nominee. So it was good that they released it in 2008. It was perfect timing. Although there were two huge games that came out that year, Fallout 3 just went above and beyond the competition somehow. Honestly, when I really heard that Fallout 3 was the ultimate game of the year in 2008. Over two games I got a 10 out of 10. I called bull. And guess what happened this year? I've put so many hours in Skyrim. It is a very, very buggy game, almost laughably buggy. Some people see stuff as not really bugs or just like errors almost. You know what, people, they're bugs. I played Skyrim, I've put about 33 hours into it, and I see that this is a very buggy game. I've encountered various bugs. I saw a very small bug within about 5 minutes of the game, which is pretty bad. 5 minutes in, I already ran across a bug. There was this guy that, he floated above the surface and he kind of fell and he kind of it was a really, I don't know what to call it, a bug or an error. Some type of little, minor graphical error. Not a big deal. But the fact that it got a nominee for one of the best looking games of the year is really stupid. It's with as many graphical errors and glitches as it has, for it to even be a nominee for best graphics is really bad. This is a Fallout New Vegas review, but I'm looking as an overall review of Bethesda's past games, such as Rage and Brink. I never did a review on Brink or Rage. I will do a review on Rage, but Brink I don't own it anymore because I thought it was a piece of crap. You know, it was just a garbage game, not well done, not very well done, not a very good developer. Same with id Software. They had some of the most talented people in any studio, maybe in any studio. Like I think his name's John Carmack. He's probably the most talented person working for any developer I think there is. Honestly, I would really like to see him work for Bethesda, because actually work for Bethesda, not work for id Software. id Software has no idea what they're doing. They don't know how to make a good story. They know how to make an awesome game running at an awesome 60 frames per second without any frame rate problems. Make an awesome polished experience, but and make a whole new game engine that is just incredible from scratch. But when it comes to actual stuff that they need to really improve their game, and if they decide to make another Quake or another Doom, they really need to improve their storytelling a lot. Rage's storytelling and ending was horrible. Now, I'm not sad. It just didn't explain a single thing. Honestly, I didn't know what was happening when the game ended. I thought they were gonna kind of say, they not a single word, not a single nothing. It was just, okay, this happened. The game's over. Goodbye. Here's the credits. Here's the people that made it. Okay, now you can play the multiplayer and play the campaign again. Well, what the hell happened? What do you mean play through it again? What do you mean? The credits. I don't want to see the damn credits yet. I want you to explain to me what happened. That's kind of how I felt with Rage. But this about Fallout New Vegas, and story wraps up. The story is overall, that's not its weak point. It's really not its weak point. This game has karma, and I mean literally has karma, and it's not really a good system particularly. Overall, I thought about this game because I watch reviews before I do a review myself, so I know just where I'm at here. And the game got a review between a 7.5 and 8.5. So I would like to put my review within that scale. I don't think it deserves quite a 7.5. I think that's a little bit low for a Fallout game. But I think 8.5 for just how buggy and overall how bad this game is a little bit high. So I would put it overall as like an 8. 8 out of 10, solid 8. Not a low, not a high 7, not a medium to high 8. It really doesn't deserve a high 8 or a medium 8. It doesn't deserve a low 7 or a medium 7. It deserves about a solid 8. Great voice acting, great talented voice acting, but it's not really connects as good as it should. Decent graphics overall. I would give the graphics like a 7, 7.5. Voice acting, or overall sound, like a 9, because the sound, it really has a good sound. The voice acting could be a lot better, but I'd give the sound an 8.5 or a 9. Lasting appeals, well, any Bethesda game, lasting appeal is usually just a 10. Bethesda has anything to do with it. Lasting appeal really is a long time. Brink had, no lasting appeal, and neither did, that was obviously a big problem with Boltstorm, is that it had no lasting appeal. Great game, but no lasting appeal whatsoever. Every new game this year literally kind of failed. I thought Rage kind of failed. I thought Brink kind of failed. And I also thought Boltstorm kind of failed. I own all 3 of them. I've beaten all 3 of them, so trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I don't talk about games unless I know what I'm talking about, and trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I've beaten Bulletstorm. I've beaten Rage from the beginning to end. I beat Brink, and from top to bottom, and none of them are very good games. But oh well. Overall, Fallout is a decent game. It's a true Bethesda game. or at least publishing, not developing. Go, Skyrim, I wouldn't have given it a game of the year. I would honestly like to see Batman or Uncharted get it because they went head to head in 2009 and Uncharted won. This year I would like to see Batman win, but Batman had no chance. I don't get how that was possible since they improved every aspect of it, but oh well, I'm not really a fanboy because I own both the consoles. You don't believe me? Go ahead and look. That's a PS3, my PS3, and that is my 360. I've played, and I have a 3D TV, so also, I own just about all the PS3 exclusives and all the 360 exclusives, so everybody knows I'm no fanboy. I have a Gears of War 3 remote. I was gonna get a Modern Warfare 3 remote. I own Battlefield 3. I'm not a COD fanboy. I'm not a Battlefield fanboy. Battlefield, better multiplayer. Call of Duty, better campaign. Better horde mode, better co-op, not really better co-op. Call of Duty doesn't really have co-op. But this is about Battlefield. This is about Call of Duty. This is about Brink. This isn't about Rage. This is about Skyrim. This is about Fallout New Vegas and what I think of it. And I think of it as a 8 out of 10. Alright, everybody, look at my other videos. There's some pretty funny videos if you really give them a chance. They're pretty funny stuff. Some with my cousins and some of my friends. Look at my other videos, please, and maybe subscribe. May also do a review on Halo Combat Anniversary. Just so everybody knows, I also got Halo Combat Anniversary, and I also have Skyrim. I have the Collector's Edition for Skyrim, and there's Halo Combat Anniversary. Wonder where the dragon is. It is over there with my Gears of War 3 Epic Edition Marcus Phoenix, which I also got. I also got the remote. I didn't get the system. I have a lot of money, but I'm not rich by any means. I just save my money and spend it wisely. As if you count spending your money wisely on video games, of course. Okay, this video is getting out of how long. I went over all the Bethesda things to go over. If I do a review on Fallout 3 or Skyrim, I'll try not to make it as long because this review is very, very long. Alright, goodbye, and please watch the video fully, and hope you like it. Goodbye.